Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Statistically Speaking. I'm about to get a sub. No? No? Okay, good, good. All right. What the hell were we doing? Oh, yeah, we're about to talk to the magpie. So I'm going to keep calling that because, well, you know, in the mood for milking. Ooh, fresh milk. Oh, you're good at that. You have no idea. It's just Jessica Brakeman. Sorry, that's too much. That's too much. I'm sorry. The magpies are having their monthly tea party today. Can't you hear those indescribably deep yet shrill voices coming from Aeolia's house? Deep yet shrill? How does that work? God, look at our freaking inventory. Look at this. Look at this nonsense. Of course it's a seashell. Yeah, so they're all, cross-dressers? Visitors, magnificent. You simply must have some of this cake. It's scrumptious. Oh, humans. So sleepy. I came from a cold place. Is that Alec? It is. Good to see you, Snookums. My, who are these two? Don't be rude, Ionia. Introduce us. Of course, where are my manners? This is my good friend Alec. And who's this with you? Flint, you say? Well, it's very nice to meet you. Now, let's get you all properly introduced to us, the Magpies. You're in luck. We're having a party today. Nearly all of us are here. First we have Aeolia, Doria, Phrygia, Lydia. Then one of theirs is Mixolydia. No one here is Locria. You can call me Ionia. You can't remember all that? Of course not. That's why I just introduced you, darling. Isn't that how it works? Right, Alekipu? It's been a while. I'm glad to see you're well. I hear you helped my grandson Claus. You know what he might have meant? Oh, you mean that rambunctious little squirt from a little while ago. I suppose this Flint fellow is his father. Yes, I can see the resemblance now. You have the same eyes. So what about Klaus? Where is he? Oh, he took off. He's in a great hurry, mentioning something about avenging his mother. I was feeling generous at the time, so I sent him his way with a super powerful side technique. I doubt he'll be able to use it very easily, though. So he left then? And you didn't stop him? What if something happens to him? Oh, get over yourselves. We couldn't care less about you humans. Here 1 minute, gone the next. You poor things barely live 100 years, if that. It's a blink of an eye to us magpies. Why would anyone bother to care about such short lives? Now. Mixolydia, Phrygia. Humans worry about such short lives. Isn't that right, Alekipu? I understand how you feel. I really do. I don't care if you understand or not. Just tell us where Klaus went. The boy headed for Drago Plateau. Quite rambunctious, I might add. Barely seemed concerned about his own short little life. If you go now, you just might catch him in time. Drago Plateau. Flint, let's hurry. So, crude but effective way of conveying that they are functionally immortal. You're not going to get very far. What you need to do... You're not going to get very far as tense as you are. What you need to do is smile. Understand? Okay. Yeah, okay, but you still seem pretty tense if you ask me. Yeah, it's almost like I'm trying to save my son. It's okay. We're not done being a terrible parent. Spoilers. Anything over here? Hi, Sean. By the way, hi, Bladevol, and Drex, and Wolverale, and Noctis, and Kenexcow, and Savicom, and Bregman. Flint. It's pitch dark in here, but never fear. I've been through many a time. Leave it to me. More importantly, that super serious look on your face will only bring us trouble. You gotta relax. I did not actually know that. You can tell I know nothing about music. Keep going west at this fork. Okay. We go north here. Okay. Stop for a second. There should be a hole around here. Find it and jump right down it. Look, I can analyze music till the cows come home. I can even do reviews of music. But I don't know any of the terminology. I got drummed out of music class. Flint, follow the southeast passage. Okay. Oh, Flinty Poo. That was my magpie impression. You like it? Relax, relax. This is not the time for this. Play this one in early advance. Head south at the next fork in the path. Head west from here. Oh, Jesus Christ. I actually probably want that bomb. Well, let's just drop this on the ground because there are no vendors yet because they don't know what money is yet. I've heard several people say that this game is all about the differences between capitalism and communism. Not sure I agree with that, but... Hey, Baron. Aw, the mole felt homesick. I know that feeling. Not in real life, but in the game. Hold on a sec. I've been so forgetful lately. Which way was it again? Is it north? Pretty sure it was... Oh, there's a vine to the north. We need to find it and climb it up. Yeah, you want a game about capitalism? That's Outer Worlds. Of course I can't... Just... Yes. You know what? No. Yes, give up the nut bread. Just whatever. I said eat a nut bread now. That I, can't really benefit from it anymore. Oh, hey, we're upgraded to rotten milk. Sweet. That pasteurized fast. That there's a vine here means my directions were just wrong. Sorry, want me to say a pun or something? No, I want to go rescue my son. What do you mean? What's going on with chat? Oh my god, why did nobody tell me the chat wasn't up? Holy crapola. So let's break it really quick. There we go. Anyone? Anything? Anything? Kefka? Kefka? Hey! There we go. Okay, we're good. Okay, okay. Thank you for pointing that out. Flinty Pie. Don't be so embarrassed. I swear to God. I'm trying to rescue my son. I was looking up some combat strategies earlier for the upcoming boss. One of my favorite tidbits was it's like, if you can combo, do this. If you can't, do this. And the thought amused me of having different strategies depending on if you can do the music thing or not. Since, some people just can't. Like me. I just need to head upward to climb some vines. Divines go up because they're divine. Come on, it's just a pun. What is with... I'm about to get this guy negative. He will not shut up about his stupid jokes as we're desperate. You yourself are supposed to be really worried about your grandson who is trying to attack a dragon by himself. Like, yeah, this is just deliberately annoying at this point. Dude. It's not even the puns that bother me. It's the fact that you're, like, trying to make jokes Well, we're going to rescue your grandson from certain death. God dang, yeah, I don't remember this part at all. We leveled those, that's nice. We're gonna need that. This upcoming boss is, well, we'll see how we do. There's a familiar song. Let's grab a save. Backup save. There's the backup save. Okay. Last time. Wait, loot the thing. Okay, boss time. They weren't the boss. Some strange stuff you've never seen before is lying here. In only a few seconds, this instant revitalizing device fully revitalizes you. But you're still hungry. Seriously not there yet? Why is this dungeon so long? Is this just me? Sorry, I kind of want to get on with it, you know? Like I mentioned earlier, this entire first chapter kind of sucks on the gameplay axis. The dungeons are too long, the enemies are too hard, they give too little experience, there's too little recovery. There's almost no upgrading, so my kit isn't changing. Like, you notice that, right? I have gotten one new piece of gear this entire chapter, and no new abilities. So my kit is unmoved from the beginning of the game. Yeah, Chapter 1 has certainly got some story stuff going on. I'm not actually lying about that. Or dismissing? Disagreeing? Disparaging? Disagreeing with that. But its gameplay kinda turbo sucks. You thought Pokemon Black was bad in Chapter 1. Holy moly. Yeah, in fact, it was specifically this thing right here, which pushed my defense up from 2 to 5. That's it. We don't even have access to Psi yet. As a reminder, you get access to Psi Life up at like level 8 over in Earthbound. We are level 16. Oh, it's a balding eagle. Yeah, I can't even equip the Drago Tooth, so it's just taking up inventory space. You can't carry anymore because your inventory is turbo crammed with junk that you can't use. I'll get rid of the nut bread, I guess. Yeah, so we're one party member. Let's just talk this out for a second. We are one party member with no special abilities, with no change in kit, with no real change in equipment, with no ability to go buy stuff, and we are flooded with healing items with a very limited inventory, of which, again, we only have one. Like, this is just strange. I guess we'll eat a beef jerky. Nope, I don't need it. But whatever's in that chest, I'm just going to leave it there, because I don't have room for it. Like, it's not like Earthbound had the greatest combat in the known history of the universe, but it varied up relatively quickly. Because you had Ness, and then he got his magic relatively quickly. Then you got Paula, who was very low on level, but had several things which kind of made up for that. And she had different spells immediately. So, new kit. Then not that long after that, you got Jeff, who had his items that he could use, which was great. Then we got Pooh, who he's probably the most generic of all the characters. But he's there. He's there. Like how I don't even have a map for this area, too. Sorry, I don't mean to sound complaining. I apologize. This is the best game ever made. Ever. To use another comparison, think about Final Fantasy VI for just a second. I know, y'all hate to think about FF6. So we start off with Magitech armor, actually. But that's a taste of power, right? But even right off the bat, what do we have? We have access to someone who can melee and who has basic magic, including Cure and Fire. Fire 1. I think so, actually, Wolverine. It's even more annoying that I'm not sure where to go. Shortly after that, you get Locke, who is faster and has steel. And then immediately after that, you get Edgar, who has tools, and so forth and so on, right? Now, that is kind of unfair. FF6 is kind of uniquely good about spread with regards to kit and its characters. Most RPGs are, frankly, not that good about that. That never stops, too, all the way up until you get Strago and Realm. Most depressing about the game? Oh, you're looking at it. Aww. You're right, actually. FF4 starts with 2 characters, one of which is intended to have a unique ability, doesn't in the English version, but the other one has a unique ability. And immediately after that, you get a mage who has both types, and then another mage who has both types. But the stat difference between the two actually makes them both play differently. Then you get a white mage. Then you get a monk. It's one of Klaus's favorite shoes. It's a baby Drago just now. Klaus must be around here somewhere. Okay. More limit I'm just gonna ignore. Ah! Oh no, it's a tree. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Did you see that assholery? Did you see that assholery? So I figured the tree would explode. I was even ready for it. But then he summoned a dude right before my attack would have killed him. So, like, the attack was already queued up, which killed him. And, oh my god, yeah, Alec literally saved my life there by dumping healing herbs on my face. That asshole. I almost just got RNG'd to death. Yeah. That's kind of a dick move, too. An enemy that explodes on death has one of its moves as Call for Ads. You know, if there's one thing this run is already doing for me, and this sounds like an insult, and that's because it is it's making me appreciate Earthbound's game design. Alright, hold on. Yes, Lord Firestorm, that is correct. Alright, moving on. See if you can black. The other irritating part is that to pursuant to what I just talked about, I only have one thing I can do, which is this. Like that's my option. If I can manage the combo, I can do something other than press the button. You know, to keep talking about this, which the game still hasn't tutorialized, by the way. It would not be that hard to assume that the player would just, like, have stumbled into that by accident. I have no idea what's happening or why. So Paper Mario, right? First person you get is Goomba, who has a jump, basically like yours. Okay, nothing too fancy. But then immediately after that, they get the Koopa, whose attack is completely different and completely changes the dynamic of which enemies you could attack safely. Because, well, the Paper Mario series knew what the hell it was doing with enemy design. It's Klaus's other shoe. That's actually a good question. This is a late GBA game. We're actually out of the era of manuals in 2006, so I don't know. I really don't. So, yeah, here's our boss. A Robo Drago. It's not a Drago anymore. I have a bad feeling about this. So wish me luck, because there's a pretty good chance I'm about to die. So remember, I don't have much I can do here. So I'm going to buff. Immediately get debuffed. Thanks, game. Okay, hang on. Let's buff our defense. I was going to do that anyways. Okay, so now we're going to use the Draco Fang. Mecha Drago let out a howl. Fighting attack. Okay, now we're going to heal up a little. So we happen to know Flint really likes cheese, so that's going to be a big heal. And we're going to start using all our bombs, which I've been saving for this boss. Go and throw a banana at it, too. Then... another Braum. Ow. Okay, now we gotta heal. Okay, we should be high enough to keep throwing more bombs. So we're gonna throw one more bomb. Okay, let's heal one more time. Let's just cheese. Now we're back to regular attacks. It's about the cheese, Gromit. I don't know, Daniel. It's an unlock thing, right? It's like, oh, you've pierced its armor. Which also makes no sense, because it's obviously got pierced armor everywhere. Like, you know, it's got the metal that already pierced its hide. No? No? Okay, whatever. We're getting kind of low. Is it seriously not dead yet? Oh god, I've only got one jerky left. There we go. We're good, we're good. Yeah, so nothing tells you this, by the way. This could arguably be a gotcha. I only know this because I looked this up. He has a final attack, which, thanks to the scrolling text and how long it takes for his death animation, is guaranteed to do a little over 40 damage to you. Like, there's no way to avoid that. So... that's kind of bullcrap. Like, maybe if there was some kind of warning. Like, the Mecha Drago is looking more unstable. It's gonna blow. Or just something like that, right? To make the player think, oh, I should heal up before I kill it. Just something. Yeah, imagine if you're unprepared. If you're paying attention, the whole reason I was, you know, stockpiling all of those bombs and healing items was for this boss. You also notice I ran out of both. I used every bomb and every healing item. Like, I kept complaining about my inventory being full. That's why. So imagine you don't have a full inventory. I think I can argue that's a negative. That's not great. I mean, it's hard to be worse than Mother 1, Blue Dragon EXE. Mother 1 is a legitimately terrible game. But so far, I'm thinking this is going to dip below Earthbound. Just where we're at. We'll see. Like, the intro was Net negative. Anyway, so he begs us not to kill the mother so the child doesn't have to go through what Klaus just went through. Even though, you know, the mother's that. There's Klaus. Or Lucas, one of the two. It is possible that until now the people of Zamili village had never known sadness. On sunny days and on cloudy days, they always greeted each other with smiles. They lived in harmony with the creatures of the forest. The strong would help the weak, and those who would share with those who had not. However, it now appears the villagers have learned all too much about sadness. Suddenly everything is changing for the worse. When did this change begin? Where did it begin? What set it in motion, and why? Almost as if toys, the peaceful animals are being transformed into strange, ferocious creatures that attack people. Some people, like Flint, have even had their families torn apart. Just what is this suspicious group that wears pig masks? What are these eerie objects that soar through once beautiful skies? Could the missing Klaus be? The mysteries continue to pile up. And so the tale first begins. As a tragedy. But yeah, the problem, Savacom, is in trouble with whom? Who is there to bring them to task? Hello, I'm a frog. Shall I record everything? Yes, please. Thank you. So, Chapter 2. Flint, I'm not really sure what to say. What happened to Hinawa was a terrible tragedy. Can't say I know how you're feeling. Hinawa's burial ended without incident. Lucas has been... It's the exact same dialogue as before. I mean, it's a fascinating game to cover, and I am glad he was able to make his trilogy. Oh hey, he talks now that we're not playing as him. Duster. Thanks. Bye, Flint. Chapter 2 of 4? No, that doesn't sound right. Hang on, how many chapters are there? Hold up. I'm wrong. There's 8 chapters. I was gonna say, that doesn't sound right. Duster. I speak to you not as my son, but as my pupil. I have no idea, Mr. Red. You know how to try it. It immediately signs you up for Diablo Immortal. Listen, the time has come. No, this is not something we've been looking forward to. Alright. I'd hope this time wouldn't come, if at all possible. Well, you and I have been constantly preparing for this day in the event it did come. So it appears you finally have a chance to try what I've taught you. The enemy's form is still unknown. But we must now change the way we live. Are you prepared? Duster, I'm now going to give you a mission. You'll sneak into Osohe Castle. There you'll find a certain important item and bring it back here. Ask for what the certain important item is. No, there's no need for me to tell you. If a thief can't determine the value of what he steals, he is a disgrace to the profession. Still, would you like to know about it? Sure. It's a very important looking item. It's like all shiny. Yeah. I will say no more than that. In the basement, you will find the items I've prepared for. 7 mystical thief tools. No, wait, were there 7? Oh, whatever. Take them with you. They will prove useful during your battles with the enemy. A hypno-pendulum, excuse me. A tickle stick. A scary mask. A smoke bomb. And a siren beetle. Which is only 5 items, by the way. It's okay, Flint is off being an even worse parent than you already thought. I'll just spoil this for you. So Flint has decided to go searching for his missing son, at the expense of leaving behind his existing son and just straight up abandoning him. So, you know, parent of the year there. Hidden in the treasure, hidden in the castle, is a treasure with the power to change the world. Back when the king of Osohe still lived in the castle. I believe that's what it was. Anyway, back then, I hid this treasure where no one would ever lay his eyes upon it. I felt it was too much for even the king of Osohe to handle, or so I recall anyway. But the as of yet unknown enemy may be trying to acquire it. Under normal circumstances, this would be a job that calls for me, but Duster, I feel confident I've hammered every technique I know into you. So try to accomplish this mission yourself. Why did I hide all your items separately? That's what I'd like to know. I refill the box every once in a while when I feel so inclined, so always keep that in mind. So we have a stun, causes the enemy to cover their ears, causes them to tears, causes them to go to sleep, lowers their offense, lowers their defense. Uh-oh. Do we think Duster likes cheese? My instincts scream, bark at him. Say, what do you do for a living? Don't tell me you're actually a... No, I'm not a thief. With a limp. Aw. Yes, please give me the map. Thank you. Okay. So we need to talk to the Gravekeeper to get to the castle. Sparrow advice during battle. It's not uncommon to forget exactly what each item does, right? Yes? Has this ever happened to you? When it does, just choose the item you want to know about and press select. Okay, give me 1 second. A simple description will pop up, which is quite handy indeed. Now, to end this with a sparrow-like chirp chirp. Chirps have been made. I am ready for show.
Why are you with a bird?
Well, because the bird's my friend.
The bird.
Oh my god. You used to have an arm at one point in time. Now you have only beads.
I finished this one today.
That was very cool. I was actually the first one I was drawn to. I also like this one. I mean, I like all of them. I can't read them all. What? You know, I haven't even heard any of her music. I know so much about her, I've never even actually listened to her. Aw. I have heard their music. like that one. I don't get that one. I'm old. I don't get this one. No! No! Don't take them all off.
Hey, this one's like a full cup.
Yeah, I like this one. This is good.
And I'll have more.
It's good. Dang, I don't get fentanyl. I mean, I know the drug, but I don't get it as a piece of
No,
drugs.
it's
Anyone ever heard of fentanyl? The band, not the drug. No, none yet, Spartan. No. No, Mr. Red, you cannot. The band, not the drug.
Bye.
Thank you for sharing. It's very cool. Listen, I just need a few drugs. Pardon me, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, hello. Character I don't recognize. I'm sorry. We're in a terrible hurry, if you'll excuse us. Come now, little monkey, we should be off. Bye, facade. Duster. Promise not to tell, and I'll let you in on a cool secret. Check out this bag. What do you think's inside? Money. There's money inside. You ever heard of money? What? You don't know what money is? Yeah, I'm not really all that sure either. After all, we've never had it in Tazmily before, but apparently an era of money is about to start. Huh? What's an era of money? Huh? Oh, a traveler gave it to me in exchange for some pigs. Yeah, I took a real liking to my pigs. And then he asked me in tears if I'd trade them for this. It seemed pretty strange to me at first, but I decided to trust the guy. He's definitely a friend worth having. So, capitalism, right? Anyways, he gave it to me, which means it's mine, right? I don't want any ignorant people taking off of this. I'm going to hide it in this well here. This secret is just between you and me. Alright, anyways, into the well. 50,000 DP. Sweet. Aw, I put it back. Damn. Well, I'm sure whatever this money thing is, it won't cause any issues for this quaint little town that's never even heard of the concept before. Just the transitions are different when you're playing as Duster, by the way. Excuse me. The sign said no zombies. Life? Didn't I die? Also, why are you just buried randomly? Like, shouldn't you be in graves? More. More. I want to live more. Okay. I've got good news and bad news. Oh my, is that you, Duster? You've grown. There's so much of you. I could eat for 3 days and 3 nights and still have leftovers. Okay. You know what? Yeah, let's just... Yeah. Okay, so that just happened without comment. The grand old grave. Yeah, but what about, like, all the other graves? And why do the zombies want to eat me? And why are there zombies? A good quality grave. Grave. This appears to be a new type of grave. Ooh, let's see. I'll leave the rest to you now. A grave of grave consequences. This gravestone's unusually wobbly. Oh, it's Old Man West's son. What's his name? Sure do walk around at night, you do. I'm in grave danger. I mean, I am. A great grade gray grave. A grave. This gravestone is... Yeah, okay. Reserved. Thanks. Dibs. Aw! I was gonna call dibs. Ugh, fine. I'll just be burned, I guess. Flint is always offering flowers. Wife of Flint, mother of twins, Klaus and Lucas, daughter of Alec. May the beautiful Hinawa rest in peace here for all time. So there's just zombies and we're just gonna, like, move on? Like, is that it? There's just zombies and that's our life? Unlife? It's just zombies. It's just zombies. You know, the really awful part is I have this awful feeling what it wants me to do. So I'm gonna double check for a bit, I'm going to use... For this bit, I'm going to use game lingo rather than comparisons. Start. Do all these things. The batteries won't drain as much in sleep mode. Thanks. Right. So before I do what I think the game wants me to do, I'm going to double check a walkthrough. So let's do that. Okay, good news. That's not what it wants me to do. I'm glad I checked. So, who knows what we should do now? There's our destination. It's the thing that's circled. Directly north of us. We've actually already been there. Take a nap. How did you know? So yeah, we had to walk up here, trigger this cutscene. If you could call that a cutscene. No one in particular hear a voice, and that voice is mine. Watch where you're stepping, will you? I'm like standing right here. I'm an ant. Don't you dare step on me. I've been watching you fight for a while now, but I just can't take it anymore. Fights are about rhythm. You know, like... and stuff. When you're in battle, there's a very specific rhythm that matches the enemy's beat. Pick up the rhythm, and the victory will be yours. You didn't pull it off 16-hit combos. I named these sound battles. Thank you very much. Thanked you very much. Okay, so that's our tutorial for the rhythm game. Hope you liked that, because that's it, from what I understand. Like, that's our tutorial. Fight to the beat of the song. Not which beat, or the fact that it's different instruments. It's not... So, I think that this is misleading, because beat is actually a very specific thing. It's the nature of how a song is constructed. So the song that's going right now, the beat is do, 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 do. This is the beat, right? Yeah, exactly. It makes me sound like it wants to go to the beats per minute, which is a very specific rhythm that is underneath every song, right? But as I've just mentioned, and as I spent a little bit of time looking up, that's actually not what you do. It varies from song to song. Because not every... In some cases, you're supposed to follow a specific instrument, for example. In some other cases, you're supposed to follow, like, the offset and just random stuff like that. And I get that it's kind of a bonus pointy sort of thing, so I'm not going to come down on this too hard. But for an actively misleading tutorial that only shows up in Chapter 2... Yeah, I'm almost positive there's a way to make it show up on camera. I don't know when that's going to happen. I'm going to be real. This game having a net negative gameplay score was not something I predicted. But we're on our way. It might turn it around. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We don't even have a caster in the party yet. Yeah, exactly, Rex. Like, it's this whole weird thing. It's actually quite an inventive concept. I think with a little bit more modern polish on, you know, with more coherent design to it, it would actually be a great feature. In fact, I know this because there is a game like that. I forget what it's called. Metal Hellsinger, I want to say. It's an FPS. And you shoot in time to the music, and that improves the power of your damage. That is Metal Hellsinger, right? I feel like there's another example of that, but that was the first one that came to mind. What do we got right now? Let's see if he likes cheese. He loves cheese. Nice. Listen, the minigun is joy. Unlike that vehicle that just... Could be, Rex. The GBA was notoriously bad about smoothness, for lack of a better way to put it. Oh yeah, Hi-Fi Rush. That's another good example of a modern take on the concept. Because a lot of games, especially a lot of SNES games that were ported to the GBA, just aren't nearly as smooth as on the GBA, right? You know what I'm talking about if you've seen this. Hell, we saw this with NES games when it came to Mario 2 and Mario 3 as well. Hello? Can I go? Blackberry, tequila, and lime. Wow. That's great, Shadow Machine. I love it. Yeah, those micro changes can absolutely cause issues. It's one of the reasons we're so particular about which version of a game we're reviewing. But there is no other option for Mother 3, so... Hmm. Oh god, do I have any AoEs? I think I used my only AoE. We'll use that. It's probably worth it. I know, Rex. Honestly, no, not really, Chill Pangolin. They feel like a more frustrating version of the timed hits over in the Mario RPG series. Especially given the inconsistency problem I already mentioned. The one thing I'll give them credit for is they bothered to make it so it's pretty much fully optional. Sparrow advice. Let me discuss one of the main tricks to fighting. Oh, yeah, so. We're in Chapter 2 now, and it's discussing what front attacks and back attacks are. Yep, yep. Oh, it's always... You made it through the underground passage without being done in by all those monsters. That's really something. Want inside the castle, do you? Afraid that's not going to happen. Gate's locked and won't budge at all. Only way inside now is to climb up the walls. We certainly can't do that. Potato Toe. Potato Toe? My humble little Suchi Patch. Oh my god, she's been feeding us like carrots or something this whole time. Although, I wouldn't mind carrots. But yeah, I don't know specifics, but I do know that the combat starts to actively screw with you later on. How many of those does he just have on him? Just carrying them around, you know? Watch where you're stepping, William. Stand right here, you know? I'm an ant. Don't you dare step on me. You still haven't gotten the hang of battle rhythms. To really grasp a rhythm, you gotta learn the enemy's beat. Wait, you didn't know you can hear the enemy's heartbeat by putting it to sleep? Well, I knew. So you better know, too. Don't worry, though. You can still fight just fine without doing the rhythm stuff. No, I'm not a ghost frog. Good to know. Heavy metal. That's even worse, Danielle. Which is funny, because, like, I could go grab my physical copy and play that, but obviously I can't stream that, so this is just my life. Sleep. Aw. One more try. Okay. Sweet, a rotten eclair. Perfect. That's a good thing that I have. And some rotten milk. Sweet. This is all good stuff here. Yeah, what's your meter? 71,907 over 40,120. There's a song. Hang on a second. See if I can find it. It's in Super Mario RPG. It's actually my favorite song from that game. Why would I throw out the rotten milk? Oh, it's not listed here. I can't remember. The song that plays in the factory in Super Mario RPG has an extremely unusual timing. I don't remember what it is, though. Oh, it's 13 over 8. There it is. 13 over 8. Interesting. Sorry. Why not, Penguin? It's a great song. Okay, great. So, playing the video games I'm currently playing, I guess. Yes. I suppose. Yeah, Koji Kondo could just do whatever the hell he wanted to. He just did that. Because he could. There's a reason back when YouTube was a little bit better, there's a reason that entire YouTube channels had been dedicated to just analyzing Kondo's music for a lot of the mainline Zeldas and Marios. Well, it's going great, Random. I'm definitely not lost, and about to look up a walkthrough. Just at the beginning of the castle, and I can't figure out where to go. It's gonna be something dumb. It's always something dumb. There's nothing you can do here, nor is there anything that can be done in this game. Okay, so, to the walkthrough. Let's see, what do you want? Okay, here we go. Okay, so the solution was dashing. Now, I want to explain something real quick. So, I'm not going to necessarily ding the game for this, but let me explain something. So, at the beginning of the game, there were like 3 or 4 puzzles pretty much in a row that were like, dash into stuff to make things happen. Then that stopped and didn't come back. And I tried it. You've actually seen me several times. I tried it on several things, and nothing has happened. So I kind of sort of assumed we were done with that or something, because, you know, it stopped happening. Egg on my face. Thanks. That's great, random. Horrible, but great. You know that feeling we're just kind of bland, you can't eat anything at all? When that happens, a fresh mint will freshen you right up. I have so much wonderful food on me. I've got rotten eclairs and rotten milk. Hang on. Where's this? Where's this? Oh, this is way back here. I don't want to go that far back. I just wanted to see myself die. I just wanted to watch it happen. Why does it take 2 attacks and a crit to kill something when I only have 1 party member? Oh my god, Bregman. Hey, Epic. What's an eclair? Joy in pastry format. Thank you for the sub, Epic. Give me a second. Yakuza Kiwami 2, Horizon Forbidden West, and Expedition 33. Done. Okay. Well, this is gonna kill me. Pretty much guaranteed. Let's see what happens if I use the rotten eclair. I love the art style. The visuals are actually pretty solid. For the most part. Wow, it actually didn't do anything. And dead. Where the hell is this? I haven't even been here yet. I literally hadn't been here yet. I love good eclairs. Although bad eclairs, which it's actually pretty easy to fall into, are not a thing I'm a fan of. Yeah, okay, apparently it was just to the left of the screen I was just in. That's actually funny. What? That's the rope snake. I'll trade him for 1 chocolate eclair. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Here you go. I really like the rope snake. There's something charming about him. His length, his jaw. That's some beef jerky. I'll trade it for 2 rotten eclairs. I happen to have for 2 rotten eclairs. Eclairs are what Twinkies would be if Twinkies were actually good. Oh my gosh. You know, one thing I don't like about everything, it's like pitch black out. It's 4 o'clock. Already dark out. Maybe pitch black is a bit much. I mean, you can see behind me. It is dark out. Jeez Louise. I mean, DST was always a bad idea. We all know this. I just had a horrible thought. Yes, I'm pitched back and covered in soot for some reason. They never explained that joke. So we're probably going to end up playing as each of the principal cast, like, by themselves for a chapter, like Dragon Quest IV, right? Which means we're going to have more chapters where we play solo. Jesus Christ. Bloom... What? Bloomtoon? Bloomtoon? Bloomtywun? Oh man, how do you pronounce that? Either way, no, I have not heard of it. Do we have cheats for this game? I'm just... Oh my god. Oh, Bloomtown. Well, still no, but... X. I got 1 round. That got me 1 free round. Also, he stapled a ghost. I mean, it was a round. It's not like it wasn't. Although, that's not AoE. That's not AoE. That's not AoE. That's not AoE. That's not AoE, and that's not AoE. Hey Evo, welcome to Bad RPG Design. I'll be your host, someone who studied RPGs on the gameplay axis for actual years. I appear to be the only one, based on my experience. Like pro tip. Okay, first and foremost, let's just get this out of the way. If you're gonna have a situation where you only have 1 party member, You need to do something to offset that. You are automatically at a back foot by sheer virtue of having only one action per round. The easy answer to that is to simply make you have a party early on. I will once again go back to Final Fantasy VI for a second, where you get your second... Well, actually, you start with a party of 3. But then you go down to a party of 1 for an extremely short period of time, before you immediately have a party of 2, and then 3, and then 4. Within the space of about an hour. Yeah, I'm using that as an example, but there's plenty of ways to make it so that you have something early on in order to offset this. Some RPGs will do a thing where you get a carry, whose whole job is to be there to prevent you from dying while you're fighting stuff a little bit above your pay grade and getting some early experience. And yeah, maybe offset the enemy design for the section you know is going to be solo, maybe offset the kind of equipment they gain, maybe give them really powerful consumables that you only get here, and therefore are useful specifically for this section. Like, you get there's methods. I'm kind of joking earlier because, plenty of RPGs have good game design. Gameplay design, to be clear about that. Listen, if we couldn't see that man's butt, Danielle. I mean, yeah, we go back to FF4 for just a second. Quite a few parts of the early game, you have a relatively small party. However, during those sections, they usually give you some way to offset that. For example, most of the enemies that you fight as you're going through the waterway are extremely weak physically. So they just get crushed by Cecil. Some of the other enemies down there are incredibly weak to lightning damage, which you have 2 sources of. No, it's fine. QA testing is the source of so much good design in the world. Not just in video games, just everything. That's true. You start FF1 with a party of 4. And it never changes, but it's still... Sorry, I'll shut up. I apologize. This is the best game ever. Please don't kill me. Oh, I'm nauseated. God dang it. That's great, by the way. The enemies down here give you a condition which prevents you from eating food. Food is healing items. So that's just, being a dick at that point. Look, I'm sure the game will get better once it starts taking off. I think the problem, and I hate to say this for like the 1000th time, I encounter this so much in so many different games, not just RPGs. It's that thing where the developers care more about story than gameplay, and so the gameplay suffers for the sake of the story. Even something as basic as like a room that makes sense to look a certain way, narratively speaking, but actively detracts from the gameplay by virtue of how the room's designed, right? Like, that's normal. Yay! Oh god, don't get me started about Echo. Yeah, I'm gonna go see if the hot spring kills me. I was going down there anyways. I mean, there's a reason why gameplay and story integration is something that I usually list as a positive. Something that makes the game better. Because, you know, that's awesome when the two... wrong way. When the two coincide. See if this will cure nausea. That's how I get rid of nausea. Just hang out in the hot springs. Okay, did it work? I can't tell. Whatever. Grab a save over here. Well, yeah, he's got to soak his leg, obviously, random. Hello, Stardust. Let's see if our vendor has come up with anything new. Well, there's another beef jerky and another mint. I'll go and grab both of those. So, to answer you, Savacom, the rotten eclairs can be traded for items. I'm keeping the rotten milk for a different reason. Ah. Of course. Good afternoon, Walker. I want to know where they're getting all these rotten eclairs. Hang on, we just got poisoned again. Or, excuse me, nauseated. One of the things I'm impressed by is the GBA has such a terrible sound chip that it's really difficult to make good music on it, in my opinion. But I think they did a surprisingly good job here, despite the fact that it was... I can't remember his name. I wrote it down. But, of course, I don't have those notes in front of me. Gentleman who did not work on Mother 1 or Mother 2. Sakai, that was it. Shogo Sakai. Well, you don't like the backpacks, Mr. Red? Okay, so this is where we died last time. Let's see if we can do something else this time. All the fireplaces in this castle are connected via a squeakrit passageway. Hey, Evo, there's a squeakrit passageway. You can use them to go straight to the hot spring in the basement in no time flat. So this is an artsy ghost. Yeah, Chapter 1's balancing was strange. Especially since you'd think Chapter 1 would be one of the most QA-tested parts of the game, right? Whee. Look, we're already at like half health. I don't know what you want from me. Plus, I want to see if we can come back up the fireplace. Can't even interact with it. Okay. Well, whatever. Good to know. Should be. Usually in games like these, there's a dice roll with a range that determines how many stat-ups you get at each given level. Ah! Yeah, let's not even deal with these. It's just nope, 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 nope. Hello? Give that fellow's piano song a listen. It's great. It's moving. It's tear-jerking. It's hinting. You're an ordinary person, aren't you? Yeah. No, you're not normal. You appear to be a thief person. Thanks. Wine. It's the water of life. In this castle, I'm the ghost who knows the most. We ghosts enjoy having food pass through our spirits at mealtime. Okay, not here to judge. I mean, technically, we have food pass through us too, right? You want something to eat too? Sure. A rotten eclair. Thanks. The ghosts here party every single day. I can't fit in with that. It's just not my thing. Hello, Zar. Even if you forget the small moles on my back and inner thigh, I'll never forget you. In my lonely room, your wig weeps. Baby, believe me when I say, don't attach anything to the walls of this room, like moles or wigs or wall staples. No wall staples. Ooh. Okay. Oh, that's an enemy. I thought, yes. I thought that was a thing to talk to. I mean, it makes sense, Just Drop TV. The food's probably just kind of going right through them. In fact, if you watch carefully, you can actually see it happening. I'll show you in a second. Gotta defeat this roach. Here, watch. See? No. Just goes right through him. Even if you get the small poles in my vacuum dinner pie. Like poles or pigs or tall maples. I still haven't learned the lyrics, but it's such a nice song. Gift boxes with blue ribbons have great things in them. Maps! Good to know. I don't know how we did. Hey, a map. Oh my god. The thing the last game didn't have. Alright, Rope Snake. Looks like this is a job for me. Let me run to that candlestick. Go ahead, don't worry about me. Okay. It's a carpet monster. Yeah, it looks like a Mawile just hanging out under there. I know you're rather strong, but the suit of armor inside here is definitely no pushover. I'm talking incredibly strong. Thank you up for the challenge. I'll move out of the way. Regular old items, mystical thief tools, use whatever you can to cling clang boom bang that guy into submission. Hang on, let's heal before we commit to such a thing. Oh yeah, we should probably equip that too. Durable shoes. Oh, right. Hey, that's going to increase our offense. It's like the first weapon we've gotten in the entire game. And since there's no selling yet, we're just going to get rid of those. Okay. So, first and foremost, wall staple. It didn't work. Oh. Oh, okay. Let's try Scary Mask. Wow. Now let's try Tickle Stick. Ow. Okay. Let's have some Joikey. Yeah, for some reason our attack is with our leg despite having a limp. Ow. Crud. Well... Apparently specific ones work on specific enemies. And yeah, this specific one is weak to sleep. Good to know. I'll take the level. Is that it? Do I get nothing else for that? Oh, okay. We beat the guy, I guess. To be honest, we all hated that Ghost Knight. He was a real hard-headed jerk. So much so I'd like to thank you for beating him. Thanks! Let that word of appreciation express my gratitude. You're welcome, I guess. Who the heck is that? Extremely mysterious woman. Don't think about it too much, Eva. They haven't cleaned in a while here. A mall while. Really random. I'm guessing that'd be easier. Uh-oh, careful everyone. It's a rockin' ghost. Yeah, we're dead. As expected. Okay. Oh, you can see the ghost in the mirror. I don't think I ever noticed that before. As I say, this feels like a GameFAQs game. Which makes sense, considering it was a game that was designed in 1994. I don't know how much of those original design documents sustained until 2006, but at least some of them clearly did. Yeah. What's a GameFAQs game? It's kind of exactly what it sounds like. It's a game that's better enjoyed when you already have a GameFAQ up. Wow, none of this milk is like developing yet. That's really strange. Alright, Evo, are you ready? Are you there at all? You're probably not there at all. It's okay, I don't blame you for not being there. I know you secretly hate me. Okay, I'm going to fight an optional enemy just for you, Evo. You see, it's a Sudor. So if you wait about 10 minutes in game time, rotten milk turns into yogurt, which is a much better item. Apparently I'm just going through this too fast. I am Mr. Pashong. The music I'm playing is Family Matters, second movement. Listen thoroughly. Okay. Listen and marvel to your heart's content. No, I refuse to listen. This is what artistic know-nothings like you get. Oh, haha, game. Okay, so... what are you weak to? Smoke bomb. And then Scary Mask. Oh. Scary Mask again. Hang on. Okay, so Scary Mask is missing. That's like 4 turns I've wasted trying to lower his attack. There we go. Jeez Louise. There we go. Okay, we're in a much better spot. Okay, let's eat some food. Oh god, do I have no actual healing items? I have a mushroom. I have a mushroom. Okay. He's got 600 health. Jeez Louise. Why is this guy weak to fire damage? I lack the ability to do fire damage. And we're dead. Okay. We're actually doing really well. I was out of healing items. That was all there was to that. Oh, one of them turned into yogurt. Yay! Yeah, I would have been fine. And like one yogurt would have probably carried me through that fight. I also missed like 4 times in a row on reducing his attack, which really cost me some early HP. What? But I won! I should have gotten experience for that. I won. This is all part of the strategy. I'm trying to get a level here before I go fight the dude again. And wasting some time to get my yogurt, my second yogurt. That was the boss of this dungeon, too. I just... frustrating. It's like I do have a game fact up, random. I think I'm just going to commit to that negative and just throw it up. Not like that. Okay, we leveled. Let's go die so we can refill our health. At the moment, yes. If I ever do, I'm not aware of it. But at the moment, I don't lose anything because there's no money. Fair, random. Oh, that's great. That's actually worse than killing me. Actually, yeah, Rex. I know some people like the range concept in RPGs, but honestly, just get rid of it. Static damage has a point in place. Again, I actually have examples of that. Paper Mario and Paper Mario 2. Kill me. Please? Please kill me? Please? No, no. I need you to kill me. Please? Gosh darn it. God, I'm nowhere near a new level, too. This is all just kind of waste. Could you kill me, please? So I can go heal. Suicide. No! Stop killing things. Okay, fine. We'll just die to the boss really quick. There we go. Okay. Well, we've healed. Dang it. You're a waste of everything. Go away. Go away. What is the Silk Song? Run back. Okay, so first thing, we reduce his accuracy. Then we try to reduce his attack multiple times. We fail once. He hits us like a truck. Okay, there we go. We succeed once. We want to reduce his offense even higher because he hits like a truck. So we fail a second time. Very important. Okay, so we succeed a second time. Now let's lower his defense. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and risk burning one of our extremely valuable yogurts on... Oh, no. We'll do a beef jerky here. We'll assume some degree of success. Honestly, I kind of want to lower his attack one more time. There we go. Okay. Okay, so now we just kill him. First thing we did, random. Literally our first action. So his offense just went up, so let's see if we can lower that again. So we need about 5 more hits to hit him, looks like. I love how he's weak to crying, by the way, because why? There we go. And we're good. Oh, God. That was still a bit of an RNG fest, too, if you're paying attention. Oh, that poor mouse. You okay, mouse? Ooh, you're a lifesaver. Thank you. By the way, you can rest on that sofa if you want. Oh yeah, our empathy went up by 1. Which is a stat that barely has any impact on anything. I believe it increases either the power of PK love or PK life up, one of the two. But it does it by a minuscule amount. There's only so many times you can do it in the entire game. It's barely noticeable. Basically, it's leftover stat. It was something that was going to be a stat of the game and isn't. Okay. Yeah, it's only technically not a stat. Or, excuse me, it is only technically a stat. Because it does have an impact. It's just an extremely small impact. I thought I already answered you, sir. In fact, I know I already answered you. But to repeat, no. Okay. We did it. Now we gotta walk back for some strange reason. But at least they put a fireplace here. Yeah, no kidding, Rex. Most games wouldn't have had the shortcut back. It's not like they don't have good game design here, it's just... Oh, yep. Can I have the key then, please? Thank you. I mean, especially in a game like this game. Not to spoil, but empathy is a very important thing in Mother 3. Along with maturity, which happens to be tied to empathy. Probably. Again, we know that the design document essentially didn't change between Earthbound 64 and Mother 3. I think I can actually get rid of the rotten eclair now. I think? Maybe I shouldn't. Hold on to it for now. Not what I wanted. Oh, here we go. Fleet Charm. That actually is what I wanted. This is our store, by the way. It's random what shows up here. So I'm kind of at the mercy of the RNG again. Go ahead and equip the Fleet Charm. This is also why there's no reason to hold on to old gear, because you can't do anything with it. So just throw it on the ground. Yeah, they just give away stuff. Here you go. It's a really creepy guy at the Addo Inn. Saw him and hit his monkey. He just went, pow. Lucas hasn't left his house since then. I hope he's alright. He's fine. So what happened? Are you having trouble sleeping too? Oh, Duster. I haven't seen you in so long. Everyone's been so pale since yesterday. I baked some delicious nut cookies to cheer everyone up. Aw, thanks. Yes? What? Hang on. was asked. I was asked if I wanted hot chocolate, and there's only one answer to that question. The middle niece has gotten to the point where she can actually hang from my arm now, and she was just showing that off. It's like she can hold up her own body weight, in other words. So like, I'll hold her up. She'll wrap her arms around my arm, and then I'll just pull her up a little bit, and she's like, "Yay!" Anyways, okay. Oh, you're up early today, Duster. It isn't healthy to stay out of the sunlight, you know. That's, I mean, yeah. Good day. Good evening. I'm Scamp. Something's not right in this village. I can feel it. I can feel it. Actually, something bad could even happen to me, too. Nah. And yes, the cars like to as they're going by here. I apologize. I have the power to close my window, but I kind of don't want to because I like air. Which has been acting strange since yesterday. Do you know what his deal is? No. Duster, you're so gloomy. You should be more outgoing and cheerful. You almost seem like a thief, you know? Ugh, disgusting, really. I spit upon them. Oh, I was faster than I expected. Let's have a look-see. Is this... Yeah, no kidding, Ketiurgis. By the way, congrats on the preparation, I suppose, to move. Everyone's moving this year. I hope it goes smoothly. This lustre, this texture, this delicate, profound, and shiny quality. This is the legendary noble spittoon, passed down from generation to generation of Sohe. Yay, I guess. You found it. My judgment was correct after all. Duster, you're exceptionally stupider than I thought. You moron, you moron, you moron! Call yourself a thief that you can't even tell what it is you need to steal. Anything else, moron? Did you bring back any other big jackpot items? If you're not just fooling around to try and entertain me, you moron. Let me have a closer look at that. It isn't what I was looking for. What could it be? Yes, the pendant. You don't... Yes, game. Thank you. Duster, that pendant, I think its owner might be the princess of Osohe Castle. Duster, your first job was an utter failure, but this is no time to be calling you a moron. I'll come with you this time. Okay. You're welcome, Dad, for actually dying several times to get you your stupid spittoon. Oh, and before you ask, no, there is no other method here. This is progression path, so you have to fail and get the stupid spittoon. And then be belittled for it. Huh? What's that odd sound? Oh yeah, a lot of people did a lot of great work in this game. So it looks like the pig people have invaded, as is their wont. I see it. Please stop repeating it, Chill Penguin. I see it. I know you don't, but I do. In fact, the VOD's catching it too. Oh god, look at the treads. Oh yeah, great parents in this franchise. Well, game. Oh, I sure wound up in a bit of trouble, I did. Some pig-looking guys just busted into the castle. Going inside, be careful. Wolverale might donate. Well, that's not actually a donation, but it might show interest. And if Wolverale shows interest, then we're going to have to put that towards Oblivion R. And if we put it towards Oblivion R, we're going to have to play Oblivion R. Nobody wants that. I mean, Porky's dad wasn't exactly great either. Subject. Oblivion R. Dragon Quest 11. Yakuza 0. Done. And thank you, Wolverale, for being part of the show. This frick. Oh, this game. Let's adjust this way. Do some of the cold here. Yep. Reduce cold. There's a better way to phrase that. Okay, so who's ready for 2 bosses in a row? But before we do that, let's give out some points. So there's boss number 1. Yeah, by the way, we still only have 1 party member. So let's see what he's weak to. Because at this point, we're just using a walkthrough. Speaking of which, I should jot that down. Okay, Playman is weak to sleep and crying. Oh my god. This thing has more health than the boss I just fought, which I suppose makes sense, but like, think about it. Nothing's happened since the boss I last fought. I mean, we have gotten 1 level. Okay, so smoke bomb. Now we gotta lower its defense. Whoops. At least Wes is doing something. Holy crap, I'm shocked. I love how low a chance that the mask has to work. That's really an awesome thing, really. That's great that I've missed 3 times in a row. Oh hey, I've got 2 yogurts now. It's going to, but let's just know. You know that. I know that. We all know that. People can suck a lemon if that's a problem. Let's try and lower its attack a little bit more. Like, if they're doing 17 damage a hit is painful, but at least we can live through that. Ish. Jeez. Yeah, there's some very short RPGs that are probably going to have some really high density. That's absolutely going to boost the damage. Or the damage. The score. I don't think this is one of those. Okay, boss 1 done. Lord Harrowmont done. I think you're right, Rex. What's really sad, obviously I've never played this game, but I am familiar with it. Except I couldn't tell you anything that's happening narratively right now, really, because none of this really stuck with me, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't think I remember Chapter 2 even existed. Yeah, Chapter 2 is just like, okay. Here we go. I had issues with Chapter 1, but at least it was still pretty strong on the narrative arc, right? Yeah, we need the MacGuffin. Obvs. Top 3 games that if I had, like, infinite power, that I would want to do a lore theater. Not a rewrite, but a theater for. Disgaea. Pokemon Soul Silver. And RNC 3 up your arsenal. Thank you, as always, Lord Harrowmont. Much obliged. Let me think about that. Oh, this is the first time we're actually fighting these guys. Yeah, pig. They're just called pig mouse. Oh, goody. Bags of pork chips. Also, there's a company in real life that make bags of pork chips in real life. They're apparently really, really gross. And incredibly unhealthy. And we're dead. No, these are... Well, I shouldn't say no. I assume these are different from pork rinds. Because why else make the special mention of it if they're just pork rinds? Although I should mention, I find pork rinds really gross personally, but that's just a preference thing. It has nothing to do with this. By the way, you remember how I mentioned that backtracking thing? Because here we are, doing the same dungeon. Again. Aw. Yeah, now it's pigs instead of ghosts. The suit of armor has been mercilessly destroyed. No! Wait, Donatello likes pork rinds? Probably Zactaft. Oh, could be, yeah. I remember when they were doing the fan patch, they kept running into issues with limitations of text and how much could be rendered at a time. I guess we'll get rid of our Rotten Eclairs because we can't trade them anymore. Eat some cookies here. And some mushrooms. Mushroom cookies. Oops. Don't mind me, enemies I don't really want to fight. Just to be clear, we are literally going through the exact same spots, too. Probably get over there if you had a rope snake. Oh yeah, you're right. I hadn't even thought about that. So let's just kind of jot down a negative here. I'm gonna get so much flack for this review. I can't wait. I should have put this in the Beloved Classics blog. That's all I live for, really, is giving negatives to games that people love. I mean, Earthbound also had its issues. But Earthbound also did a surprisingly large amount right, gameplay-wise. It also did quite a bit wrong. No, it's fine, Sabacom. It's just... It does get old every now and again. Uh-oh. Sounds like an adorable niece.
Yeah.
Is that an adorable niece? It is an adorable niece, I knew it. Yeah. Actually, I do agree with that. Yeah, Earthbound, yeah, had some stuff dragging down. So that sounds like I'm being dragged away. Given how late it is, I think we will probably not do a third stream. So, we'll pause right here. Tomorrow, we'll finish up doing this dungeon for the second time. Don't worry, I don't think we do this dungeon again. Here, let's squeak ahead here in the walkthrough, shall we? What's next? What's next? Let's see here. What's the next thing? Looks like we're not doing this dungeon a third time. Yay! See you guys.